Welcome guys to Sjammie, this Sjammtorial. I wanted to do this already for a really long time. I didn't have the right equipment. I'm not gonna just show you what knobs to use and don't use and blah blah blah. I just want to make videos that I'm busy in the studio and how do I approach things and how do I come to certain points with music and my thoughts on it. It's not the only way to do it, it's not the best way to do it, it's just how I think do it. And I do it because I would love to help people and hope there will be maybe a little bit better music out of this. At the end you can just drop your comments, everything you want in the description or in the comments, so I can read it and just let me know what you think, and maybe I can reply on questions, give you feedback, and what your ideas for the next episode. So today I'm gonna do the little bit basics of a kick. Today I just dragged in a normal sample out of a 909. It's just a normal sample, kick drum sample. I think a lot of you guys will know this one. It's important that you know the key of a kick. Here it already stands here. G sharp, how you call it, I don't know. You're gonna have a really nice plugin to check if your kick is in key or other stuff is in key. It's the G tune, gauge tune. That's really tight. This is really tight. So I put it on the master, then I can see what happens. So I put my the sample kick on a channel. The first thing I always do is put in a distortion at the end. I like the clip control, no limiter, and leave the rest like this. And what this does is when you change your kick and you put in plugins and you change your kick and you change high peaks and everything, your kick will stay at the same volume on your channel. And I will explain this later, but I always do this because then the kick always stays the same. Sometimes when you have a lot of plugins and you have the kick you really want, if you only change a little bit the volume on the channel, your whole kick changes and you don't want that. So also I put on the master a spectrum analyzer. It's like you can see the whole spectrum of the kick. It's not the same as equalizer. With equalizing you also visually see what you're doing, but this is much tighter. And I put it on the master because when I layer a punch and then you do it on another channel, and when I layer some extra bass in a kick or stuff like that, I always want to have that on different channels, and everything goes to the master, and I finish the kick and everything comes together. So for today I want, let's say, a G. Put the pitch down 1. I change the mode to mono, then the waveform stays the best tight. This one is the best. Then let's check again what the tone is. If it's still really tight here. I think so. Yeah, that's cool. So let's see. Normally I'll always start with equalizing, and it doesn't matter what kind of equalizer, but I really love this one because it also has a linear phase, and what it does is you can change a lot without the sound of your character of your kick changes. It calculates the difference, but it keeps the sound of your kick how it is. It only does really cut away the frequencies or boost the frequencies that you are literally doing. And if you don't have the linear phase on, it will changes the sound also. So that's sometimes you can play with it, and maybe you later on you understand what it really does. It could be sometimes really handy. So let's see. Let's do a filter bank. Oh. And 9 out of 10 times the best way to start with a kick, especially in like up tempo and kicks with a lot of character, is to cut away a little bit of the bass, because that's the most hard, and frequencies are the lows, and the basses, they ask the most of your spectrum. And if you already boost a lot of high at the beginning when you make a kick, then you will not come far with making crazy sounds in your kicks, because these frequencies will demand so much from the spectrum and your distortion that at the end you don't have really room to play with these frequencies. So at the beginning it's normally best to cut away a little bit of the low, then distort, and later on you can bring back the low frequencies. And from now on I will just fool around a little bit and let you see. Just this is not one trick, just put a lot of time in fucking around with kicks, and then you get used to certain things and train your ears and stuff like that. So let's go. Right, it's also a good one if you have this noise, like most of producers might have, especially in the hardcore. With Fruity Loops you have the limiter, Fruity limiter, noise gate preset, and it's gone. So that's really handy. Sometimes it will also inflect your kick when you're busy with your kick and you put it on. It will limit. So sometimes it's best to check it on and off. In this case, my kick's not pushed that high, so it doesn't inflict. So at the moment I'm just searching for what kind of kick do I like, what do I want. Oh, one moment. Oh, sorry for that, I just got a call. So at the moment I'm just looking, yeah, what kind of kick do I want, what kind of sound do I want, and yeah, you can use a lot of plugins, you can, yeah, do whatever you want. It's a creative process, you know. You learn by doing and making mistakes, and as long as you're having fun, yeah, fuck it, just do it. Let's say this is what I want, kind of kick. Then my next step is 9 out of 10 times layering punches. So I take an old kick of myself, or I copy this one, make it unique, and put it on another channel. Yeah, let's do that. So I have the same sample, I only put it on a different, oh, sorry. What's also a nice plugin for punches is Sjammie. I think a lot of you will know it. Yeah, baby. You can also do a little bit EQing before, always before the distortion or the limiting. This is, yeah, this is like both in one. So I make a peak in the high. Okay. Now I'm gonna put an equalizer on the master, and I will fit again the trash, simple distortion. You can also do it with another distortion plugin. Just don't overdo it. Maybe I can show it with another one. It's the native. So. So for today I will leave it really simple and yeah, just a little bit basics. So for the next episodes, then you can just tell me what I can do better, how I can help you, and next times I would just also play around and just do something and maybe talk a bit less. But okay, to finish this, these three are off. I first the equalizer to level out the frequencies that are not enough. After that is really simple, yeah, distortion to limit the kick and to keep it in one volume. After that I do an Edison, or you can just record it or whatever. This is what I like to do. Always do it as last because you're gonna record it. Yes. Now I have my, let's say you're really satisfied with the kick. Now you always put off all the stuff on the master because it will affect your sample. And this is really the basics. I will make more kicks tutorial stuff later on. So I hope this already helps you guys a little bit, and yeah, let me know what I can do better and how I can help you guys, and let me know, guys. Sjammie is out.